How do you know if you could be a medium? Hey there, ReGina here, and I am a psychic medium, and on this channel I post different videos about mediumship, being medium, and just everything that comes with it. And in this video I want to talk about how do you know if you could be a medium? Here's the thing. I am one of those mediums that is not most typical, I think, when it comes to my thoughts on who can be a medium in the first place. Because I think it's fair to say that out there in the world, there is a popular belief that people are either born mediums or not, and that's it. I don't believe that. I really do not believe that. I believe that anybody can be a medium. Anybody. And getting to the question, how do you know if you could be a medium? If you are interested in anything, everything mediumship, if you are interested in communicating with the dead, if you're interested in connecting with the dead, with those in spirit, one of my friends said, ReGina, you shouldn't call them the dead. It doesn't sound so nice, but, well, like, no disrespect to the dead, but really, they don't mind. Those in spirit don't mind when I say that, and that, I think, is most important. And sometimes it just sounds more fun. I don't know. Okay. But basically, if you're interested in connecting with those in spirit, if you are interested in communicating with those in spirit, in hearing the messages, in listening to them, if you are not afraid of the fact that it most likely won't happen overnight, that you're gonna be now talking to the dead, but it will take some time and effort until you are able to connect with those in spirit. If you're not afraid of that, if you're not afraid to put some time and effort into, even just theoretically, before you even start doing it, if you're not afraid of putting that time and effort into learning more, into practicing, yeah, most importantly, if you have a passion for this topic, for mediumship, maybe all together, anything and everything, like I like to say, or maybe some aspect of mediumship and being a medium, then you can be a medium. Of course, there are people who are born with natural abilities beyond average or above average to be a medium, and those would be people who have experiences with spirits, hearing them or seeing them or feeling them around, or have hearing them talk or getting messages from them without even trying, without even putting any effort into. Like, that's basically how you know if you were born with a natural ability beyond average to be with natural ability to be a medium, or with natural medium abilities, if it just happens naturally without your conscious effort to connect with those in spirit. So if you have these experiences, I personally was born as a psychic medium, and the way it happened in my life, in my experience, was that ever since I remember myself, I always felt spirits or saw spirits or heard spirits. Like it was the combination of all of those. To this day, I have no idea how it feels to be alone, because I feel spirits around me all the time. And sometimes they are louder than other times. To this day, I sleep with the blanket covering my ears, and it started because I was a kid who was afraid to go to bed, because as soon as I would turn the light off, I would start to hear whisperings and footsteps and doors opening and closing, and just there was so much action happening as soon as it got darker and in the evening. And luckily I didn't have a bedtime set by my parents, so I was able to stay up for as long as I wanted in the evening, and I always stretched that time to be so late that I would just go to bed and fall asleep very quickly. And I would cover my ears with a blanket. Not it didn't like block out all the sounds that I was hearing, but I thought as a kid that just kind of lessened the intensity of what I was hearing and feeling, and I would feel like somebody breathing on me, spirits. But at the time, I didn't know what it all meant, and I had nobody to talk to about these experiences. So as a kid, and I grew up in a country that was part of the Soviet Union, which meant there was a communism system in the country, and so which meant that anything out of ordinary, especially, or if you are hearing spirits, I mean, that was not really normal. And I grew up in that system until I was 14, 15 years old. So you didn't talk about things like that. You didn't read about things like that in like on regular basis. That wasn't like an average conversation like it would be nowadays. And so I dealt with it the way I knew how to deal with. So I also saw spirits. I heard them. I saw them in my dreams. I saw them in real life. And so why I'm telling this? This was my experience as a born psychic medium. But it could be any type of that kind of experience that you experienced, or you can look back in your childhood and you remember as an adult now, or if you are a kid who is watching this video and you are having these experiences with spirits, and so that without like conscious effort to connect with spirits, then that is most certain sign you are born psychic medium. Now, what you do with these abilities, with your natural psychic medium abilities, that is a different question. Somebody who is passionate about this topic of mediumship and wanting to connect with those in spirit, and wants to be able to hear spirits and deliver messages, hear the messages in the first place, and is putting time and effort into practicing, can go much further as a medium and reach a higher level of mediumship or medium abilities than somebody who was born with natural medium abilities but does nothing with them, with these abilities. I mean, it is true in any profession. Like, if we think so, you know, there are different levels of quality work, or how do I say it properly in English? Just, you know, in each profession, not everybody who works in that profession, whether it was in the same company, or somebody owning their own company, or working as an individual, not everybody is on the same quality level or the same knowledge level, or as other people. Like, Also, in each job, in each, like, each ability that we have, or, like, you know, each job we have or we do, each profession that we have, or something we are passionate about, there are different aspects of it. Like in mediumship, there are different aspects of mediumship. Like, you know, some people might be naturally more drawn to talking to earthbound spirits, like dealing with paranormal situations, and that is their niche. Some people may be more drawn to being a medium who does group readings. Some medium may be their niche may be specifically one-on-one sessions, and, you know, so on and so on. Like, there are different niches within this one subject, within this one field, including in mediumship. And so in different professions, it's also true, and somebody might be more knowledgeable and does better quality work in one niche within that one profession than other. And so there are so many different levels of work levels in which somebody can work in any profession. You know, not everybody is born with natural ability in the job they do or profession they are in. Mediumship is no different. Mediumship is no different. You can be a medium if you are passionate about this subject. You don't have to be born medium in order to be a medium. So getting back to the topic of this video, how do you know if you could be a medium? You could be a medium first if you do notice these experiences with spirits without your conscious effort to have these medium experiences, which would just say you were born psychic medium. And if you choose, you can develop your abilities consciously, your natural abilities consciously. And of course, if you are born with natural psychic medium abilities, and if you put an effort, conscious effort to develop your abilities, you probably get to certain level, like how do I say, you'll probably move forward in your medium journey and in your abilities as a medium much quicker than somebody who wasn't born with psychic medium abilities. That not 100%, but just naturally, really thinking, logically thinking, you know, somebody with natural abilities in anything, it will most likely take them less to learn, to understand something, and to move forward. But that's just how it is in anything. So that's one. You could be a medium if you are experiencing these things with mediumship without conscious effort. And second, you could be a medium if you are just really passionate about this subject. Anything, everything that comes with it, maybe just certain aspect of mediumship, maybe all mediumship, all about mediumship together. And you know, once you start to learn more and practice, you'll find your niche in mediumship. But you know, bottom line is, if you have a passion about this subject and you are up for putting time and effort developing your abilities and practicing, you are up for, you're willing to put time and effort into learning everything you can and about mediumship and being medium, and you do it too. Like eventually then you start doing it and learning and practicing, and that's basically it. Anybody can be a medium, and no matter what level of mediumship you are at or you will be at, or your best will be at, you as a medium will be able to help somebody. You will know more, you will have more abilities, you'll have more knowledge, experience than somebody. You'll be able to help somebody as a medium. Yeah, that's that. So thank you for watching, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Comment below in comments. Yeah, whatever thoughts come up listening to this video, or if you have any questions or any suggestions for any future videos. Thank you for watching, and like also if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to this channel if you want to see future videos, and I'll see you in the next video.